Hello, this is Chris McAlpin with Sound Financial. I hope you're doing well today. Happy New Year. And it started off rather interesting. So I'm addressing the current events of this week to answer a question that a lot of you have been asking, and rightfully so. How do the current events of this week affect my money? And I completely understand that question. I want to answer that question in a kind of a narrow sense to give you the specific answer, and then answer it in a broader sense and some of my thoughts around it. As of the recording of this, the U.S. stock market, the S&P 500, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, these are up this week. And more conservative investments like U.S. bonds, like AGG or HYG, something like that, and gold are down or flat this week. And so both of these moves are short-term and they're relatively small, but in this week, our nation's capital was taken over by a mob. And the coronavirus deaths, the records on the deaths reached their highest daily total yet. And already dismal unemployment numbers took a turn in the wrong direction. And so why in this week of all weeks would U.S. stocks be up? And you know, why is kind of a difficult answer for this question. So in a purely investing sense of the term, the markets are made up of millions of people and their opinions. And so in my opinion, one of the best indicators is just price. What's the price action? Or sometimes as we say, price rules. And so when we invest your money, we follow the price action and we manage risk. As for the real answer for why, the best answer that I have is that I believe that the markets are looking forward to a better day. And this is not a political statement, and as patriotic as it sounds, it's not really a patriotic statement, it's more of a business statement, in that the markets are looking forward to a day when there's the vaccine has been widely distributed, the economy has been reopened, and as the economy has been reopened, it's being reshaped due to a lot of the work that has taken place in the year 2020. And so therefore, U.S. stocks are currently going up, indicating a risk-on environment. And bonds and gold are going down, or at least holding flat, indicating that a move away from these more typically conservative investments. So what are we doing? We're going to continue to invest with the same rhythm in mind that I just described. We're going to hold U.S. stocks. We're going to hold a few international investments. We're going to hold the positions in bonds and gold because that's how we manage risk. And so I'm confident in these models. I think they're going to do a very good job for you. But my real confidence lies in something else. You know, at the beginning of the pandemic, I said in one of these recordings that this verse kept coming to mind. Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord, and whose trust is the Lord. For he'll be like a tree planted by the water that extends its roots by a stream. It does not fear when the heat comes, but its leaves will be green. And it will not be anxious in a year of drought, nor cease to yield fruit. It's Jeremiah 17, 7 through 8. And I've thought about that verse all through this year. I love that verse, you know, because the heat and the drought, they're here. And yet this scripture is as true today as when it was written. You know, blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord, not his money, not his country, not his president, his Congress, or the Supreme Court, but the Lord. So please, I ask you that you put your trust in the Lord, and we'll keep working hard for you. Take care.